everybody, Mikeycat Outdoors here. So what are we doing today? Just camped out in a One Tigris Smokey hut teepee tent. I've got the optional inner screen tent installed in here to keep the bugs away, and outer tent is floorless, and I have a added Stovejack in it. So let's check it out. So this little sleepyhead's still sawing logs. So that was a fun night. Just put a couple of cheap Academy pads down and got my 30-degree top quilts. A couple pillows. Set this up in the rain last night as it started to sprinkle. I got my homemade Stovejack up there. Bought some siliconized fiberglass from Ripstop by the roll and sewed some Velcro to it. And this tent has a chimney stack hole there, about 8 by 9 or something like that. And so I just put some Velcro so I can put that on. Then there's a storm flap that goes over the other side. And I just laid out one of my Seek Outside pipes and made a little star pattern so it kind of seals itself up. So got aluminum pole here that comes with the tent, and this tent will sleep 2 people, probably 3 people, comfortably. Well, 2 adults, maybe a kid in here or something, if you had 4 kids maybe. But I just figured 2 people for the most part, with a lot of room for your gear. And so I got a Rubbermaid tote, my Crocs, all this stuff over here. So it's a little roomy. So this is the Smokey hut from One Tigris. It's a 8-sided shelter, even though it feels more like a 7-sided. Got a little bit of a vent up here near the top, and a little flap here that you can roll up and toggle off. Does not come with the siliconized Stovejack, although the newer models, I think they sell that option now. I bought this around end of 2019, early 2020-ish. Sewed the jack together and got shock cord loops on this model that came with it. It comes with some little green Y stakes, and I just attached some cordage so I could pull out the stakes. That shock cord's nice because it kind of auto tensions everything. And there's guy out points all over the tent. Came with 4 ropes, so I just kind of made a little loop at the end, fed it through itself so I could always take it off if need be. And came down and just grabbed a couple of cyclone stakes, just put those on, and it's got the little plastic tensioner, so it's nothing fancy, but does the job. In the rain last night, this held up fairly well. Floor was dry. Didn't really have any problems with it. Like I say, you just guyline out a few spots and you're pretty good for the wind. This teepee design will shed the wind off pretty well. And there is a little hook up there, a little loop that you can suspend this from a line or from a tree or something if you really had to. I don't know if I would risk the integrity of the tent by doing that, but if you forgot your pole or something, wanted to shave a few ounces or something, you could probably do that. Not really something I recommend, but this is a alright little tent. Quality's not as good as some of the American ones like Seek Outside, Kafaru and stuff, but this tent was only like $130 at the time, and I think the inner was another 80 or something like that at the time. Prices might have changed since then, but yeah, I bought a little bit of material to do the Stovejack, and I think you can get those now for like 20 bucks. So you figure, you know, a couple $100, you've got yourself a hot tent with a screen tent inner option, and you know, it's a nice affordable way to get into hot tent camping, as well as have a small shelter that you can use for the backyard or other camping trips. And so yeah, I don't normally advocate Chinese stuff, you know, just given the pandemic and slave labor and communism and all that garbage. But yeah, I know some people bought these directly through One Tigris. You can buy similar items through AliExpress and whatnot. I don't really gamble with my wallet on there, but to each his own. And what works for one person may not work for the next, but it is a fairly reasonable option as far as a tent, and give it a try if you're interested. You can't really see it, but the inner tent has some stakes. I just set that up first, but there's some toggles at the bottom of each side that I think you can put in to the stake loops down here for the outer tent. There's the inner mesh tent, and like I say, I just unstaked one corner. It comes with these tiny little aluminum stakes here, little V stakes as opposed to Y ones, and they don't have any tabs on them for pulling a rope up or anything, so I gotta be a little careful. But yeah, at the corners where you tie those out, there's a little tab that you can basically attach it to the stake out points on the outer tent if you want, or you could just set this up independently like I did, or set up the inner one, stake it down, and then set up the outer one and stake it down and just have more stakes. But it gives you a couple options. So the specs on this tent is somewhere in the, I think, 2-pound range, and I don't remember how much the internet basically weighs, but you probably got yourself a 3.5 pound, 4-pound top package between the outer and the inner. I'll find the specs and post them up. So it's not too bad. Comes in 2 bags. So you've got your outer tent in one bag and your inner tent in another. They're both about the same size. Comparable to most 2-people tents. So yeah, not bad if you're on a budget and you want something that's a little flexible for shoulder weather like fall and spring, or if you want to use it in the winter time as a hot tent. It'll get you where you're going. Let's say there's plenty of options out in the market now, and this is just one of them. So hope that helps. Gonna roll up the camp pillows and gonna put the sleeping pad away. My little helper finally woke up. Oh, got a dangerous critter outside the tent. Could be a bear. I wonder if it is. A meowing bear. Uh-oh, it's Kitty. Uh-oh, it's Kitty. Kitty boo-boo. Oh, it's Kitty. Uh-oh, it's Kitty. Meow, it's Kitty. Kitty mew mew. Gotta hold on mew. Gotta hold on mew. Gotta hold on mew. Meow, 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 meow. Uh-oh, it's Kitty. And there's another kitty. Kitty boo-boo. Well, everybody, if you like what you've seen, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Unless you're in Saudi Arabia, that means something else. As always, catch you again in the outdoors. Thanks for watching.